Welcome to the enigmatic world of the Rubik's Cube, a puzzle that has perplexed and fascinated millions worldwide.
Did you know that the Rubik's Cube was invented in 1973 by Erno Rubik, a Hungarian architect, to help students understand spatial relationships?
The original Rubik's Cube, not as widely known, was called the Magic Cube, and became available in toy shops only in 1979.
With over 350 million units sold, the Rubik's Cube is considered the world's best-selling puzzle game.
A standard Rubik's Cube has 42 quintillion possible positions, making each solving experience unique.
The world record for the fastest time to solve a Rubik's Cube is just under 4.21 seconds, achieved at a competition in 2018.
There are Rubik's Cubes of various sizes. However, the 5x5x5 cube, also known as the Professor's Cube, is mistakenly believed to be the most complex. In an unusual twist, the first museum exhibition of Rubik's Cubes, called Beyond the Cube, was hosted in New York City in 2014. Rubik's Cube solving robots have become a spectacle, with the fastest machines solving the cube in slightly over 0.9 seconds.
Speed cubing competitions not only focus on the classic 3x3x5 cube but also include various puzzles such as the Megaminx, resembling a dodecahedron.
The largest Rubik's Cube ever made was 3 meters tall and required multiple people to solve it, ironically making it less complex than its standard counterpart. Solving the Rubik's Cube has been paralleled with mathematical group theory and combinatorics, adding a scholarly element to the puzzle.
Not every position of a Rubik's Cube can be solved in less than 20 moves, challenging the popular belief in the cubing community.
The colorful stickers on the cube are not merely for aesthetics. Their arrangement follows a specific order that must be maintained for a correct solution.
Erno Rubik, despite inventing the cube, initially struggled to solve his own puzzle, taking over a month to do so. Rubik's Cubes have inspired an entire genre of similar puzzles, including the Pyramid and Ghost Cube, each adding a twist to the original concept.
Educators around the world use the Rubik's Cube in lessons to promote problem-solving skills, patience, and persistence among students.
The Rubik's Cube became an icon of the 1980s, symbolizing intelligence, problem-solving, and even appearing in pop culture as a character symbol.
Special speed cubes are designed with enhanced mechanisms to support faster turning and better grip for competitive speed cubing.
The first book on solving the Rubik's Cube, written by Patrick Bossert, a 12-year-old, sold over 1.5 million copies, demonstrating the widespread fascination with solving the cube.
Rubik's Cube enthusiasts are sometimes referred to as cubers, dedicating immense time to mastering the art of cubing.
An annual event known as Cube for Cambodia gathers cubers worldwide to solve puzzles as a fundraiser for educational initiatives.
The color scheme of a Rubik's Cube adheres to a standard pattern, which not all manufacturers follow, leading to varieties in design for competitive use.
Interestingly, the first solving algorithms for the Rubik's Cube were developed by hobbyists, laying the foundation for modern speed-solving techniques.
In an artistic twist, some have taken to cube art, using solved Rubik's Cubes to create pixelated artwork, often requiring thousands of cubes. One of the unexpected applications of Rubik's Cube solving skills is in robotics and AI programming, where algorithms inspired by solving the cube improve decision-making processes.
A Rubik's Cube Championship event can feature competitors as young as 5 years old, showcasing not only skill but the universal appeal across ages.
Believe it or not, there's a musical group called the Cube Symphony that uses the sounds of solving Rubik's Cubes as instruments in their performances.
Some of the most dedicated Rubik's Cube solvers practice for up to 8 hours a day, aiming to shave milliseconds off their solve times.
The God's number, as enthusiasts call it, is the term for the minimum number of moves required to solve any Rubik's Cube position, controversially believed to be 21 moves. A movie titled The Cubed Crusades narrates the journey of the puzzle across the globe, symbolizing unity and shared intellectual challenge.
The creation of the Rubik's Cube almost didn't happen, as the initial prototypes were deemed too complex and unsolvable by the traditional toy standards of the time. Interestingly, while many see the Rubik's Cube merely as a toy, it has been used in psychological studies to understand problem-solving behaviors and cognitive processes.
Some companies use the Rubik's Cube in interviews to gauge potential employees' problem-solving skills, highlighting its relevance beyond just a puzzle.
There's a specialized technique called blindfolded solving, where the solver memorizes the cube's state and solves it without looking, pushing the boundaries of memory and spatial awareness.
Despite its global fame, the Rubik's Cube was not patented globally, leading to a flood of imitations and variations that sparked legal battles. A Rubik's Cube was once used as the centerpiece for a marriage proposal, with the words, "Will you marry me?" hidden in the solved state, combining romance with puzzling.
The Rubik's Cube has a special version designed for the visually impaired, featuring textured surfaces on each square instead of different colors. Virtually every country in the world has a community of Rubik's Cube enthusiasts, known as Cuber, showing the universal appeal and challenge of the puzzle.
And that wraps up our journey into the fascinating world of the Rubik's Cube. Its blend of simplicity, complexity, and ubiquity makes it a timeless puzzle enjoyed by all ages.